1,000 pounds. So whether you're talking about yard work, if you're doing demolition work, maybe you're working on, you know, building a new bathroom or something like that, these are super heavy duty, and you get a set of 2. Now these are on sale tonight for $24.95, and again, we have 4 flex pays, which is great. We've got 5 color options. We've got the blue, we have the gray, we have the green, and we have the red. I guess I have 4 color options, right? Yes, gray, green, blue, and brick. That last one we're calling brick, and you get a set of 2. Now we're going over to the UK to talk to Lorna. She's ready. It is a huge customer pick, and hello, Lorna, how are you?
Hello, Suzanne. I'm great. Thanks for having me, and welcome to my garden here in London. It's 3 a.m., so I'm not going to be too loud, but I am going to be loud about these bags because we launched them a couple of years ago, and we did them in the green. They became a top-rated item. They've got 76 5-star reviews, and customers said, can you do them in colors? So now we've got them in the gray, the blue, and the brick red. They fold up this small. They weigh a couple of pounds when you get them. But then when you open them up, Suzanne, they stand up by themselves because there's a wire frame. You've got 2, and by the way, HSN is the only place you can get this 2-pack, so the value is phenomenal. Now, the capacity is 48 gallons inside. It will hold up to 1,000 pounds each. It is woven polypropylene. It's the kind of thing they use on construction sites to take rocks and rubble around. There's 6 handles, double stitched in, 2 on the top, grab and shoulder, and then 2 on the bottom. But at the sides, there's competitors out there, but they have them underneath and they're smaller. You can't get to them. They've thought of everything. And if you read the 76 5-star reviews, even a few of them, you will see why customers love these bags. And whether it's yard work, whether it's indoors, outdoors, storage, haulage, you name it, Suzanne, you can put Christmas decorations in here. There's so many uses. Suzanne, what would you use yours for?
I'll tell you what I would do, fall leaves. If you have to rake leaves, there's nothing worse than trying to use garbage bags or those paper bags, and they don't stand up. And you have to have somebody come help you. I love being independent. I love doing projects and getting them done on my time. And this is nice because they stand up, Lorna. I love that. Also, I love the idea of the wood hauling. You know, maybe all your wood, you collect it in the back of your property, you've got to haul it up to the front. It's great for that. Oh my gosh, I love this one. When my son played all those sports, this would have been perfect for the garage.
Oh my goodness, and they're moisture resistant. You can just wipe them down. They're tear-proof, rip-proof, puncture-proof. Guy Yovan always says they're virtually indestructible. And this is what makes them different. And the value to have this 2-pack only at HSN. And this is why 76 people have kindly left 5-star reviews saying how much they love these bags. And if you're moving home, oh my goodness, they come into their own. And you may, you know, as you mentioned, yard clean up with the leaves and things. You have these kind of trash bags. Right. And the trouble is, they don't stand up by themselves. You get something sharp, like a branch or something, it goes through, and they are useless. And they're not good for the environment because they're disposable throwaway bags. These bags, literally, we call them the do-everything bags. And I'm going to start by doing something here. Imagine outdoor use, first of all. I've got 5 giant bags of straw here. And I'm just going to start packing because it will hold up to 48 gallons. It's standing up. It's going to take up to 1,000 pounds in weight. And you're getting 2 of them. So as well as putting in my bags of straw, and like you, Suzanne, I'm a single parent. So I've got a young son and a dog, and I do projects by myself. This means if I'm doing yard cleanup, I don't have to get someone around to help. And because they're virtually indestructible, with 6 handles, I can now take this to the front of the house, put it out for the trash. And I'm not having to rely on anyone to help me because these bags do everything. And then, Suzanne, my favorite is indoors. I live in a little flat here in London. I have hardly any storage. If you want storage with these, you can move a whole bed. If you've got kids in college dorms, you want to move their bedding, you can put the comforters, the blankets, sports equipment, as you just mentioned when your son was playing all those football games and things, ski wear, you can put everything in here. I've got more comforters. It's like the bag is never ending. Dog toys, dog baskets, my son, his frisbee, bicycle pumps. I mean, you literally, golf club, beach things, and you will be shocked at how much. I've got a basketball here you can fit in. And if you go camping, and I always say this, but if you go camping, you go to the store, you buy one of those sleeping bags, they're like, yes, they're compact. And you think, wow, you try and put them back in to the little pouch. It never happens. So when I take my son camping, Suzanne, look, I've got a giant sleeping bag. It's all going into the DuraSack. But I've also got 2 pillows.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I mean, this is I mean, it never, I've got more comforters. So I've literally brought half my house out here tonight, but just to show you another giant comforter. I mean, this is why people buy more. And then 2 more pillows. So I have just literally transferred bedding, camping, ski wear. I mean, muddy boots, wet boots in here because they're moisture resistant, the 6 handles. This is why so many people love these bags, Suzanne.
Oh, I totally understand that too. And by the way, look at this. This is got a whole bunch of wood and logs on it. And again, I'm gonna pull it for you so you can see. You don't have to worry about it. If you've got to drag it yourself, it's okay because this is so puncture resistant. This is heavy duty. If you've ever seen a crane picking up big bags on a construction site, they're made of this exact same material. And it's so heavy the crane has to pick it up, but the bag holds everything. This is the exact same stuff. So again, these are pretty heavy logs, by the way. And I just want to show you just how durable they are and easy to move about. Now, a little update. If you want the brick red set, that's going to be sold out here in just a second. So that's really, really limited. What I'm going to have left is going to be the green, that's the gray, and this is the blue. And again, introduced just as green to start with. And then I love it because the DuraSack folks added more colors for us, which is great. And remember, we're the only place where you can get a set of 2. So we have the best value, and it's $24.95. And you know as well as I do, you're gonna get these home and you say, oh yeah, wood, great. All the gardening stuff, supplies, all that I gotta drag around, great. If you just bought them for someone who has to rake all the leaves in the fall, that by itself is a blessing. But I think when you buy them, you'll think of them for one thing and then realize there's so many more use for it. For example, Lorna, I love this. Our patio cushions and pillows just absolutely get destroyed down here in Florida because there's so much sun and we're near the water, so there's the salt air. And this would be an awesome way to take all those big cushions in every single day before it rains and store them. I'd love this because there's very few things that can hold a lot of cushions and pillows for outdoor furniture.
Up to 1,000 pounds in weight, 48 gallons in capacity. In both of them, you're getting 2 moisture resistant, tear resistant, rip proof, puncture proof. These are the do everything bags. And as I mentioned earlier, moving house, they're just amazing. You can put all your heavy books in there, all your heavy items, and storing Christmas decorations, Halloween, Thanksgiving, holiday decorations, the Easter decorations, pop them all in here. And whether you're indoors or outdoors, these bags, they stand up by themselves. They've got a wire frame. They weigh less than a couple of pounds each. They take up next to no space. So you can put them in a drawer when you get them home. And instead of those throwaway trash bags, which can be expensive, and the trouble is, in the wind and things, they end up blowing away. And if you have something sharp, it always goes through. And then you're kind of like, oh no, another bag wasted. With these, the capacity for storage, I'm just going to show you again, is huge. So I've got 5 giant bags of straw here, and because it's standing up, I'm not having to keep bending over into a trash bag. I can just throw it all in. The wire frame means it's standing up for me, and I just think if you have one set for the yard or the garden, you're going to want more for storage indoors as well, because they come into their own. Literally, I mean, I've just put in all that straw, full cleanup. You can imagine it for the branches after storm season, and then double stitch 6 handles. Suzanne, I can just drag this away where I need to do it without even having someone else come and help me, because it's up to 1,000 pounds capacity. And you've got in there this huge amount for 1,000 pounds capacity, 48 gallons. And I love these double stitched handles. They make life easy. And that's what DuraSack are all about. Making your life easy and simple, but helping you with the big heavy jobs, but even the light jobs like grass clippings, leaves, putting them in there. And that's why 76 people have kindly left reviews, 5-star reviews. And the colors for me are just so lovely this year, because last year people were saying, we love the green, can you do some colors? And that's what DuraSack did.
And to your point, the brick is almost gone. So if you want the brick, which is beautiful, it's a deep red, that's almost sold out. Speaking of the reviews, I love the couple of them. Painter in Montana said, made my yard work so much easier. I like them so much, I bought a second pair in the gray color. So this folks, Painter, has 4 of these at home. So that's awesome. Another one says, this is Candor in Pennsylvania. These are perfect bags, very very durable, easy to open, and then fold away. Fit in my wagon, love them. A gal from Texas said, purchase a set, absolutely perfect for spoiled dogs with lots of toys, very roomy. So, my gosh, if you're moving things, these are great. If you say, hey, you know what? If you just have to rake up all the fall leaves, if you just bought them for that one job, every single fall you're gonna be so happy you have them. But then think of the storage opportunities, you know? Think about all the stuff in your garage. Maybe you've got to tame all the sports equipment. Maybe you've got a lot of skiing equipment. Maybe you say, oh, I've got all that Christmas decor, and you want to put it in one place. This is handy because remember, of that wire frame, they're going to stand up on their own. But I love it because they also collapse down to just this. So they just don't take up a whole lot of space at all when you're not using them. Do me a favor, if you can, especially if you want the brick, do not wait on getting the brick. It is almost completely sold out, and that will not be available for the rest of our big weekend. So stay on the line for it. If you have any major credit card, we'll give you 4 Flex Pays, which is easy, so you're spending $6.24 to get it home on Flex. By the way, I love my little